Hello everyone, and welcome to the AFR Tier 1 stream. This is round 16. We are in Singapore. I'm Psycho, and with me tonight is Hobbsy.
Hello, Mr. Psycho. How are you, mate?
Good. Long time no see. How are you?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, not bad. I just got told the weather, and I'm being told already it's going to be all dry, so lucky for them.
That's rather boring.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It is actually pretty boring, but, I mean, it means that we have a shorter race.
Yes, Singapore. Usually the longest race on the calendar, isn't it?
Yeah, because of all this complicated, it's got the lowest average speed, and it's not a short track, so it's the longest. It's some complicated stuff that I couldn't care less about. I just want to see racing.
I was actually more thinking about all the safety cars.
Oh, yeah, there is that too, but you know, what do you expect? Wait, let me guess. Is Pepsi out first? Oh, why, of course. When's it not Pepsi out first?
What have we got? Pepsi, Flyboy, and then Matt Dabry so far out on the track. So, I've been away for the last couple of weeks, but just looking through the standings, so we had a very surprise victory last week by Charlie. Highest he's managed to get this season so far is 8th, yet last week he has come in first place. Is he racing tonight?
He is. He had a good race last week. It was me and Kunai last week, and he had a very good strategy. I believe he went for the undercut at Monza, and it went splendidly well. It was unbelievable. His performance was just brilliant.
That's excellent. He's definitely had a bad run so far.
Yeah, he's been a bit unlucky, Charlie, but I think once he gets into a rhythm, he'll be on fire. So I'd say look out for a top 5 finish tonight. I'd say maybe even top 3 if I'm feeling it.
Yeah. Well, I'm on board with Pepsi as he comes across for his first flying lap.
That's a coincidence, so am I. Ooh, lock up into turn 1, that's never fun. Yellow flag, sector 3, someone's slowing down.
He runs very wide in first and the third turn.
I think he hasn't discovered what traction is just yet. I haven't seen his wheels actually grip up out of a corner yet. There we go, he's got it done.
So Pepsi and Matt Dabry both starting on the mediums, just probably just feeling the track out.
Yeah. So just a quick question: how many times are you going to use the phrase "you smell blood in the water" tonight? How many times? Just so I have an idea.
How many times will it annoy you?
I don't know, to be honest. When it's overused.
If I go for 3, will that annoy you enough?
I'd probably annoy the viewers more than me.
Alright, make a deal with you. I won't say that if you won't say the word interesting.
Oh, God. I've got to think of another word now. Well, I'll just use other words. Pepsi's not looking on the best lap, to be honest with you, because he's lost a fair amount of grip around most corners. I'm not exactly sure what the lap time is around here. 140 something maybe? I'm not too sure. 130 something. My brain's just... I don't know much about Singapore. I have bad memories from season 4. I got taken out. It was my first race by combat after I'd been put into the wall by Sim after being neutral slammed. First race, and I was out within the first 3 laps.
I would be expecting around the 134s. So that's a 138 for him. Flyboy...
Matt Dabry will mash this out, surely.
Flyboy invalidated. Matt Dabry brings in 135.3.
Okay. Oh, Matsoid's retired. I don't know if that was on purpose. Looks like it could have been. I'm not too sure. That looks like he might actually hit a wall. So I hope for his sake that wasn't on purpose. Sorry, was on purpose, I should say, because if he... Oh, PTR. 134.1. That's because he's on the softs, that's why.
Yeah, so Peter comes in on the 134. That's
no,
about what I was expecting.
No, try again. It's PTR, not Peter. Kunai made the same mistake last week.
I'm fairly certain his name is Peter.
No, it's PTR.
In that case, his parents must have really disliked him.
Okay, buddy. Who's coming around for an outlap? Let's jump on board with Bears. No, that's not Bandcamp. Lotus then.
I am
Yeah,
actually
why not?
sitting. Are you watching the stream? I'm sitting on board the Lotus.
No, I'm not.
Getting his tyres ready.
He's
Setting
doing it
his
on the softs,
fuel.
which is interesting because considering the Strat, as far as I'm aware, is 2-stop medium soft. Oh, good, I've got the rev glitch. Oh, that's fun.
Did he? Why did he sit so long on the track?
I'm not sure. He might be adjusting something. I know he does have a couple of problems with his rig sometimes.
Okay.
So he could have just been adjusting something. Here he comes now. This rev glitch is annoying the heck out of me. Nice turn through there. Used all the curve into the DRS zone now. Using all dem ERSs and DRSs. Hard on the brakes now. Oh, nice line through there. Very nice braking line zone, whatever you want to call it.
So Pace is put in a 134.4 and Geordie a 134.9.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what people's strategies are because they might want to stop out of the top 10 because if the top 10 all qualify on the softs, they probably will go to the hards if there's an early safety car, which means they'll be on hards for the rest of the race. And the hards around here are garbage, so I can't wait to see how that goes.
You did just use the word interesting.
Did I?
Yeah.
I'm meaning to use the word intriguing instead.
Okay.
Oh, that's
gonna hurt. Yep.
Big Al's just started a lap. I'm on board with him because he go fast.
Big Al go quick.
Yeah, he does go quick. He went pretty quick last week until he span. At least I think he span last week. My memory's terrible. I've just forgotten the last week.
He's very lucky to not have damaged his wing then.
Yeah. Take as much of the curve as he can. Oh my goodness, he wants to use all the track, Al. He really wants to. Ooh, takes a bit of a wider line around the hairpin there. Probably trying to maintain as much speed as he can.
Yeah, keeping up with the speed, keep it up in the gears. He's doing alright so far.
Ooh, just slipped a little wide coming around there. That's alright though. Now, under the bridge. It's a very tight section through there if you're side by side. Not that you want to be, because one of you is going to end up in the wall. Lose a little bit of grip around there. It's not looking like the worst lap. Probably not going to be too quick. Maybe 35? Oh, 34, okay.
34.5.
My judgment is bad. Is somebody coming around for a lap? Yes, Panda is. Red Panda.
Quite a few guys on
Into
outlets
Red
at the
Bull.
moment.
Panda's on mediums. I'm interested to see what his pace will be like. He's pretty quick, old Red Panda. He's just got to keep his head cool. He's a little bit got a short fuse when it comes to this sort of stuff, but I'm sure he'll...
You did say interesting again.
Did I?
Yeah.
Saying it without even noticing. Okay, I'll make sure to think of my sentences before I say them.
But sorry, yeah, I did interrupt you then. Red Panda is quite quick when he wants to be. He just has a habit of putting his car into other cars.
Yeah, he just when he gets a bit, angry, which is fair enough because I've seen some of the stuff that's happened to him. He just sort of loses it a little bit and then doesn't really come back from it. But I think he can redeem himself at this track because it's nice and technical. It means you've got to focus and not lose your calmness and whatnot. I'm sure we'll lose our calmness if there's a massive crash though.
Looking like a very tidy lap so far. Using all the track, absolutely maxing out his traction zones.
He hasn't lost grip once. I say that he might lose coming ahead, but he doesn't. Very nice. He's keeping the car nice and stable. Braking. Ooh, locks up though. That's going to definitely lose him a lot of time. Probably 2 tenths or so through there.
Goes deep on both corners.
Yeah.
hopefully doesn't get held up by the Renault.
Yeah, I think he should be okay though. Yeah, the Renault is going into the pits anyway. It's banned. Yeah, nice line around there. It's going to be a 35. Yeah, 35.2. That's pretty good on the mediums. I think he'll be pretty happy with that. I think he might try to go possibly another medium lap if he's feeling it, because you want to realistically be the optimum strategy is medium, soft or something around here. Geordie's spun in the pits. Good to see.
I'm certain it's medium hard.
Nah. Well, I'm sure Seb might be able to tell us in chat, but I'm pretty sure the optimums are 2-stop because hards are pretty slow around here. So we'll see. Everyone's in the pits except for Apollo and Panda.
There's a few guys out on track at the moment.
Yeah.
So, Simdog letting us know the soft, wet, medium, hard is optimum.
Oh, absolutely. That is the best strategy. Where are the inters in that strategy? Where are they? Pepsi doing a bit of short there.
Matt Dabry coming
No,
out.
don't even. As soon as I said it. Used all the curb there.
So I'm on board with Matt Dabry. He's on another outlap, so he's still on his mediums, going to try and improve.
Yep. I think the medium is probably the most sensible option. Even if it doesn't get you pole, you can stay in the top 10 and try and go for the overcut on those who are on the soft hard strategy.
Yeah.
If people do choose to go with the soft hard.
Williams boys with new pedals tonight.
Oh. Yes, both the Williams are not in this race tonight, I've just realised.
I had a look then. I couldn't see any.
Yeah.
Spinella, no, you don't have to be an Aussie. You just have to live in Australia or New Zealand for lag purposes, and also play on PC.
Yeah.
Alright, Matt Dabry, I believe, is on his flyer at the moment.
He is indeed. His first lap, 135.3. Pretty good lap on mediums. If he get to the 34s on the mediums, I think he'd be more than happy with that.
Well, even if he increases by just over a tenth, he could get himself into 5th place.
Yeah, pretty close. It's about as close as the Sakir qualifying, if you saw the results of that.
I did.
Yeah.
Runs a little wide, but doesn't lose too much time.
I am doing the stupid thing of staying up to actually watch the race. I don't know whether that's a good idea.
I plan on going to sleep, but I will wake up for the race.
Yeah. Locks up a bit. Shouldn't affect his time too much. He's got a car in front of him. It's a Haas. I'm not too sure who it is. I think it's Charlie or Big L. It's Big L. He'll get out of the way.
He gets a very solid exit though, which is good.
Yeah. Yeah, grip equals none just there by the looks of it.
Trading paint with
Nice
the wall.
and tidy. Yeah. He is taking a nice tight line though. Oh my goodness, that was close to
This is going to be a really quick time.
Yeah, it's going to be a 30. Oh, 34.9 on the medium on a lap.
That's a very impressive time by Matt Dabry. I don't think anyone on the mediums is going to beat that.
No, I would say not. Maybe Geordie's the only one. He's out on the mediums again. Everyone's coming out for an outlap now. Who are we going to jump on board with? Yeah, Fever, why not? He's on mediums. He's going to go fast. He's pretty quick.
Let's see what Fever can do. This will be his last run as well.
Will be No, our time is a little bit... There's a bit of decent spectator hosting. That's just what happens.
I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah.
Which I'm not hosting the race though.
I am.
Oh.
Good one.
Okay.
Oh, Big L. 5 place group penalty. Collision with Flyboy. Okay, so that's going to put him down to 8th immediately. Unless improvements do come along, that's not going to help him out long.
Wonder what happened there.
Yeah, I think there might have been a bit of a miscommunication between Drop Fever. Oh, he's touched the wall. He's going to keep going though. I don't know whether he's going to have damage. Oh my goodness, these people are on the edge at the moment trying to get the best time. Pacey, 33.9. What a lap. On the softs.
Very impressive time by Pacey. I didn't expect us. I didn't expect us to break the 33s. That's exceptionally quick.
Yeah, Fever's giving up. He's going to go for another lap. It's fair enough. Who is on an out lap? Somebody, please.
I'm quite insulted that someone in the chat thinks you control the camera.
I've only ever controlled the camera like twice this season. So, no, it's not me. It is Psycho. So blame him.
Jesus. There's it's an Alfa Romeo that just left a bit of its wing on the wall.
I would say that's possibly Fever. Might not be. Could be PTR actually. Here comes Fever again for a lap. Speaking of Alfa Romeo.
I just watched Charlie completely forget to turn, which was interesting.
Oh, did you? Oh, lovely.
Let's see.
Sure, that would have been awesome.
Fever's still on a...
Yeah, he's on a lap. Oh, wow, he took that corner quick. He locked up, but he knew it was worth it.
Yeah, combat's what I was talking about.
Yeah. Ooh, locks up a little bit. Doesn't hit any walls at the moment though. It's looking pretty clean so far.
Weather's going to be dry.
Yeah, I did mention that at the start if you listened.
You might not have been there. Jesus, you're mean.
Yeah, I can be when I want to be.
Okay. This is looking like it's going to be a pretty good time by Fever.
Yes, nice. Oh my goodness.
I cost him a little bit of time, but luckily no damage.
Oh no, this is going to go badly for him. Oh, Flyboy just got out of the way and his teammate needs to get out of the way too. And he does. Very well done. 30. Wow.
Oh, 34-4. Nice. Well done indeed. So, I'm amazed that some of these medium runners could get as high as what they did. Pepsi bringing in a 34-1.
Wow. 34-1, only 7 100s off PTR. Very nicely done. Flyboy's in a wall. Band's coming around for a lap. He's just on a lap one now. He's going past Wahid. Coming under the bridge. See if Band can break the top 10 today. It's not looking like it. Could he? No, you can go slower. Okay. Who are we waiting on? Just Wahid and Gus rules as well. What's Gus doing? Gus goes 35.5, but it's invalid. He's done. And Wahid comes into the pits.
That'll be that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got an interesting mix of strategies here. So we have Pacey, PTR, and Apollo on the softs. Congratulations to Pacey. That's an incredibly quick lap. 2/10 on PTR. and Charlie putting in a fantastic lap on the mediums. 1:34.3. That's incredibly quick. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. There's
Yeah, just having a look actually. PTR and Big Al both have 5-place group penalties.
I was aware of Big Al's one. I wonder what happened to PTR.
Yeah, where did PTR? I might have a quick look at the race director.
Ooh, both Flyboy and
illegal
Matzoid.
blocking.
Both Flyboy and Matzoid have not set a time.
Yeah, if that's because Matzoid either binned it and retired or just retired due to some technical issue or something. But here we go, dry race. Looking forward to lap 1 chaos. I don't know if that's the right thing to say, but you know.
Now, I've been pleasantly surprised by Tier 1 before. They tend to either keep it very clean and professional, or it's just absolute carnage.
Disaster.
One of the two.
Yeah. Well, I mean, depends on everyone's start, I guess. If they don't get a good start, it's going to be pretty hectic, I'd say.
Yep. So we're just sitting in the lobby now, waiting for everyone to choose their strategy. From what I've seen, there'll be possibly a couple of 2-stops. I'm expecting the majority of them to be a 1-stop though, but we'll see what happens.
Yep. If you're below top 10, you can go for either medium hard or soft medium medium, or medium medium soft. It's probably the more optimum one, so you can be on the softs at the end. So 31 laps of chaos. That goes Sid the Sloth's car because he's disconnected by the looks of it. If we could swap camera, that'd be nice. So there you go, PTR and Big L, 5-place group penalties. Big L's been chucked out of the top 10. So if I actually sorted out my my HUD, I could tell you that he's on the softs for some reason. Okay.
So
we've got Panda on the hards.
As Combo pointed out in chat, Panda's starting on the hards. He's obviously planning on going long into the race. I nearly said going hard. Going long into the race.
No. Just no. Looks like he's planning for a hard soft, but I'm not too sure how I feel about that.
I don't think Panda cares about how you feel about it.
Yeah, he probably doesn't, to be honest. You're not wrong. Just because we're mates doesn't mean he cares. It's a pretty good point.
Whoa, wow. AWS predicting a soft, medium, medium. That's an interesting strategy.
Yeah, I've just seen that on the stream. That's, hang on, let me think if that's good. Hang on, no, I don't think it is.
Now, Combat actually pointing out how unfortunate it is for Big Al, because he qualified inside the top 10. His penalty takes effect, but he still has to start on soft.
Yeah, I wondered if that was a thing. Because Panda's starting on the hard that he wasn't in the top 10. So, yeah, that's going to suck. He's just got to deal with it, though. I know Big Al can pull some pit strategy out of nowhere, so I think it's anyone's race to win.
Why is Sid where he is?
He disconnected, and his bot decides to go because of post stuffs, and so he'll be where he is, and yeah.
That was probably the most technical explanation you've ever given.
Yeah, it is. Look, you're not wrong. I don't give the most technical explanations here. It's just the racing that counts. We just talk about it.
Okay. The majority of the field are making their way through the final sector now. Sid, being as keen as what is already waiting on the line.
His bot was keen to get going off the line. There we go. Everyone's got have the bot take over for them.
I'm going to try and focus on Red Panda because I'm very curious to see how he does his start on those hards.
Yeah, but I'm focusing on the front runners to see if anyone dies in turn 1, which they probably will. Here we go. Another probably hour of chaos about to start here in Singapore. 5 red lights. Woohoo.
We have the lights.
And they're not away because of the host glitch. Let's go. They're away now.
Alright, we're off. Alfa Romeo getting a really good start on the inside there. Both Alfa Romeos getting a fantastic start. Pacey maintaining the lead though. 3 wide into the first corner.
Charlie and Apollo.
Yeah, dropping back a bit. Faber is looking up the outside of Pepsi. I see some carbon fibre flying.
Okay.
So Panda is actually sending it, which is good.
Yep. He'll get those hards real warm real quick. Faber is right in front of his teammate PTR at the moment. He's playing it nice and safe at the moment on those mediums. Of course, the mediums won't warm up for the next lap or two.
Bandcamp gets past Wahid as Lotus and Wahid go side by side. Oh, Lotus getting squeezed a bit, no damage luckily.
Yeah, oh, very nicely done from Lotus. I just caught the end of that. Yeah, very well done. Oh, Band and Sid trading places. I couldn't think of the words there.
Band getting
Sid
past
having an
Sid.
interesting line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now PTR and Faber swapping places.
I think Sid might actually be having a few issues. He's letting quite a few people pass.
They're still side by side. PTR and Faber are going side by side through the... Oh! First corner in sector 3. That was close. Nearly coming together. Alfa Romeo is battling very hard. Faber's a bit of a lock-up, so gives PTR a chance to catch up again.
Yeah.
Faber is struggling on those medium tyres.
Ooh, PTR nearly just lost it on those softs. Wow. Ooh, Faber, wow. He's really going for it.
He absolutely is. Let's see how close you can get. I think Faber must be running a lot less downforce.
He must be. I mean, the setup can be anything from, I think, the most... The lowest wing I've heard in the field might be something like 6'11", and probably the one I wouldn't go any higher than is probably 8'11", to try and get that speed on the straights. Not that they're too long, but you just want as best top speed as you can. Now, Apollo's already pulling out a gap to Faber at the moment just because he's on those mediums. I'm sure once the mediums heat up, he'll be hunting Pepsi down. Big Al in the pits, he's the one who must have lost the carbon fibre and goes to the mediums.
Yeah, it was a bit of a battle at the back then. I tried to swap to it with Sid and Gus, but...
No comprende?
No, let's sort of settle down a little bit.
Yeah.
So nothing too much happening. The field's slowly spreading out, as it does around Singapore. Very, very difficult to overtake.
Yeah.
So...
Geordie is the first penalty of the race, of which I'm sure there'll be many.
That didn't take very long at all.
Charlie. The mediums are starting to warm up now. He's making up a bit of time on Pacey. Pacey's just got more grip through those last couple of corners. Charlie using all the curbs and gets a very good exit. This is going to go well. Apollo. All right, buddy. Oh, here goes Charlie on the inside to turn 1. Pacey doesn't want to give it up, but he's going to have to, unless he wants to go on the outside to a wall. PTR got himself a 3-second 2. Wow.
Good move by Charlie. Nice and clean overtake. So, from my experience, those softs are going to start...
Hi, Matt Lloyd.
That's what hit a spit at turn 1. No damage though.
No.
So, from my experience, those softs tend to start wearing at around lap 4, where they become actually really painful. So the fact that Charlie got past Pacey at lap 2 is really, really good. That's
he's quickly extending that gap. Wow. 8 tenths already, and we got past him half a lap ago.
Yeah, he's pulling away nice and fast now. Pepsi is looking very, very interested in taking the second position.
Yeah.
As I say that, let me drop back to Sid, because Sid's on the back of Gus again. What on earth happened to Sid?
I'm not sure. I think he had a few issues and had to overrun past, because I saw him let Lotus go past and a couple of others, so I think he might be having a few issues at the moment.
Yeah.
Looks for it on Gus though.
So Sid lost 11 places. Obviously they're having a horrific start. Band and Lotus both having fantastic starts, making 4 places each.
Yeah, I'm sure. Lowe's will be more than happy if he managed to get a point out of this race. It'd be first points of the season for him as Charlie goes quick as a 39.7. Sid just kissing the wall there, and Gus Rules kissing goodbye to grip.
I was trying to keep an eye on that fight, but at the same time, actually combined, it looks like he's nearly pushing Flyboy around the first corner.
Yeah, he just wants to get a taste of what a real Mercedes feels like.
Oh, ouch.
Got to get all them F1 jokes in when you can.
Well,
I might jump up to his teammate. Apollo, he was catching Pacey.
Flyboy runs a little bit wide. Off the back of the straight has a bit of a lock
yellow
up.
flag. What was that about? Oh, it's Big Al again. He's in the pits again. He must be having a horrific race.
So, Ali commenting on the
Thank you.
on the joke.
Thank you for that joke. Thank you. Thank you, Ali. I'll have a conversation with you later about that one.
Flyboy has a lock up combined, making a lot of distance. Making up a lot of distance.
Yeah. Do you speak English?
Not my first language.
Yeah, I'm sure it isn't.
It's not. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, I know it's not. Judging by the flag of your profile, I could guess what your first language is.
Oh, there's a few close battles at the moment. So Matt Dabry is actually making quite a bit of headway on PTR. Oh, it's PTR's pitting. That explains it.
Yeah. He's decided to get off those garbage softs.
So we'll see how long Pepsi stays out for. So I'm on board with FIBA right now, as a couple of guys decide to pit. It seems.
Sorry, 3 seconds.
Yep. That's gonna hurt him. Okay, so FIBA. I definitely say Revo is correct. Those softs are dying, so Pepsi should definitely be looking at pitting because he's just wasting FIBA's time at the moment.
Yeah, I think Pepsi might be waiting for Pacey to blink potentially and try and go for an overcut, or Pacey wants the overcut and Apollo goes for the undercut. It's all who pits first. That's the question. To pit or not to pit? That is the question. And I think Apollo might try and gain as much time as he can on Pacey before he pits.
Well, it does look like he's getting better exits than FIBA at the moment.
Yeah. Seb there making an inside joke that only very few people understand. FIBA just trying to make up as much time as he can on Apollo. Pacer Apollo going to pit. They're going to keep going. All right then.
He'll go for another lap.
Softs as far as they can. They may go to the hards. Not that I'd recommend that, but sure, push them as hard as you can.
DRS keeping Pepsi safe from FIBA for now.
Yeah.
Let's see. FIBA does have more ERS, but how much is he willing to spend? Obviously not as much as Pepsi is. Pepsi has a look on the outside of Pacey.
Oh, FIBA. Oh, FIBA could have gone around the outside of Pacey there if he'd have been gentle enough. Oh, FIBA, don't do it. I've been in that same situation.
He's going to do it. He's going to send it. Oh,
he's
side by side, banging wheels. Oh, that was close. That was close. Good job by Pacey.
Lights out of me. Oh, Pepsi!
Pepsi sideways! Oh, he ghosts. Luckily, he ghosts. FIBA nearly hit him. Oh, that was close. FIBA nearly got cleaned up then. Thank goodness for the ghost. Pacey taking evasive maneuvers, looking really badass while doing it.
Yeah, that's showing the... Oh, and Pepsi's ground again. Showing how bad those softs are right about now. So I'm going to say after Pacey seeing that's probably going to pit for the hards. Or we'll go for a two-stop and go medium after this. Find out.
Now, that did cause Fever quite a bit of time because he had a slam on the brakes, and that has firmly put him within the reaches of Matt Dabry. Let's see, Pacey is pitting.
Apollo, Jesus. He goes from spinning twice to getting a penalty. This is a great race with him so far. Charlie firmly ahead at the moment. 9 seconds in front of Fever right now. Who's having a battle at the moment? Oh, Wahid and Lotus getting close.
Yeah. So we'll keep an eye on whether or not the undercut is any good, because Fever and Matt Dabry still on the mediums. They'll probably push into lap, I'd say 13, 14 before they come into pit.
Yellow flag, safety car. Big L's out. Big L has binned it, safety car. Oh no. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So, if my calculations are correct, Lotus was telling me earlier if there was a safety, he would have to go to mediums. So, let's see if he pits.
I don't think there are a lot of guys that are going to pit.
Ali saying his game crashed. Okay.
Red Panda.
That's unfortunate.
Red Panda definitely won't.
No, he's in a bit of a spot of bother. He might go to the mediums and go for 2-stop to medium soft possibly, or just try and keep going on those hards as far as he can.
So we'll see what happens. See what Charlie does.
Yeah, he may stay out on those mediums. Go for another set of mediums.
Why is Combined being overtaken?
I don't know. I'm not sure if the mediums would make it to a soft set. He may have to go hards if he's going to pit. No, he's going to stay out. Lotus picks himself a 3-second.
Penalty under safety car. That's
just because of corner cutting. That's what happens.
Yeah, it's
F1.
Not good. Okay, so we'll see if anyone decides to pit.
Yeah, Fever, Matt Dabry, Bands pinning. I'm interested to see what sort of compound they're going to go to. Mediums, I'd say. Fever opting for the hard. No. Yes, Fever's going to go for the hard compound.
Lotus speeding in pit lane.
Oh. Dear. Well, he's going to cop that.
Let's see if Flyboy jumps anyone in the pits here. Ah, AlphaTauri double stacking. That's going to hurt them.
Yeah.
So, Panda with the big brain moves, currently running in second place.
Yeah, he's going to probably try and stay on them for as much of the race as he can, and then pit to the softs later on. Charlie, though, they're all on the right strategy now to go to the hards, because I'm pretty sure they will last till the end of the race. They won't be the best shape, but it's possibly a better strategy. There's definitely better ones, but
Okay, unless my game is glitched, I do believe Matsuet has decided to throw on a set of softs.
Yeah, he has. So he must be going for a soft medium strategy, I would say, maybe. After this, or a soft hard, I'm not too sure what he's doing, but all to their own.
It'd probably be a soft medium, I'd say, looking at.
So Lotus was in the point to now, because he served the 3-second in the pits, or the 5-second. I can't remember which one he served first. He's now in 12th one Flyboy, but he is on medium, so it'll be interesting to see how far he can push them.
So the only 3 people that haven't pitted is Charlie, Red Panda, and Sid. Sid obviously making up a bit of track position there, which is good for him. Red Panda making up a lot of track position, and Charlie, I don't know. I feel like he should have potentially pitted.
Well, he could be going for the long strategy of just trying to have the hards, get the hards out. Mediums go as far as I can, and then have a shorter stint on the medium, and then go to the softs is potentially what he's doing. Or we're trying to push the mediums out as far as he can to use the hards for a less amount of time.
He won't be able to push those mediums past lap 16 or 17.
No, that's right. Whether he goes for a 2-stop or a 1-stop is It's anyone's guess, to be honest.
Okay, well, we're all backed up behind the safety car now, so I believe this could potentially be our final lap under safety car.
Well, you'd hope so.
Let's sit on board the Charlie and see what the safety car decides to do.
Yeah. We won't really know till they jump over to the Sec 3, so that's still a couple of corners away. It's just on the straight after the hairpin.
And for the guys on the hards, this is going to really suck because they are just going to have no heat in those tyres at all.
In good old Mercedes safety car next year, you've seen Psycho, they're going to do joint duties, Mercedes and Aston for the safety car.
I have seen.
Yeah, here we go, safety car in. So now Charlie's going to back up the grid. He's on the better compound in comparison to Panda, so I'd say he'll definitely get the better launch, but Panda could read the restart and just go for it. I wouldn't do that on the hards, but he's pretty good in managing his tyres, so I'm sure he's got something up his sleeve.
It's very hard to do that around Singapore.
Yeah, I know, but you know, you could try at least. Charlie's going to hold everyone right up now, so the safety car can pull into the pits, which it hasn't quite done yet. In it goes. I think he'll wait. I think he'll go for it now. Yep, he's off. Doesn't get the best start. He hit the curb, so that's lost a little bit of time. Panda staying in the slipstream. Coming into turn 1, I'm going to jump down the grid and make sure there's no crashing. Doesn't appear to be. Ooh, everything's looking pretty good.
Nice and clean restart. We had one overtake while he's getting past Sid. Sid is ghosted.
Yeah, I think he might have disconnected, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's disconnected. Okay.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. He's PTR now. On
Pacey
Panda.
on band. Oh, not quite. Backs out of it.
Train of cars behind Charlie at the moment, all within about 2 seconds of each other. Lotus and Sid is fighting there. Of course, Lotus just fighting with Sid's body. Okay.
Yeah, so PTR gets past... Pacey gets past band, sorry. Blah. Gets a fantastic exit. PTR, as you were saying, on power. Oh, massive dive up the inside of Red Panda, around the hairpin. I just caught that. That was awesome. Red Panda goes out a little wide, leaves the door open, and PTR just absolutely sends it.
I mean, that's one way to get past.
Okay, I'm on board with Fever now, as he's getting pretty close to Geordie. Red Panda is dropping back. Those hard tyres not doing him any favours at the moment. Let's see, Geordie is looking to make a lunge. Thinks better of it.
So those on the medium strategy, it is their time to pit now to head on to the next set of mediums, or to the hards if they want.
Matsoy dives up inside of Lotus into turn 1 and gets him, as Lotus picks up a 3-second penalty. Combined is... Oh, had a bit of a look, but couldn't get good traction on the straight. Geordie gets past Panda. Geordie kind of pushes Panda off the track. And now...
Oh, Fever and Panda.
There's a at Alfa Romeo, looking very, very feisty.
The two hard compounds going at each other. Fever's on the fresher hards. Probably the less warm hards though. Ooh. Helicopter view is very nice through this section.
Panda going very, very deep there. Oh, as... Yeah, okay, a bit of a lock up there. Fever couldn't really do anything. Pacey is looking very dangerous behind him. Panda keeps running deep into all of these corners.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to brake later to try and make up as much time as he can and get away as quickly as he can. Oh, Gus rules 3 second.
Hard on the brakes. He's just not getting away from Fever at the moment. Pacey is being forced to really slow down here.
Here we go, DRS. This is where everything's going to open up for a run now. Charlie in the pits finally. I think this will tell us whether he goes for the medium or the hard option. It looks like it's the hard option, so he's going for the one stop.
Alright, I don't believe Panda's going to be able to defend this. Going down the straight, Fever has his DRS open. He is using overtake. And he's having a dive up the inside. That's a big lunge.
The tap. Wow.
That's lucky. Fever is very lucky. Oh, Pacey slams into the back of Fever. Any damage?
Yeah, lost the front left end plate.
No, did he?
Yeah, I saw some cars.
Yeah, he did.
Flying.
You're right, sorry.
Don't doubt me.
That's that's gonna really hurt Pacey. He'll have to pit soon. Massive lockup by Fever there.
Yeah, I mean, Pacey's probably not in the worst position, because if he does pit, he can go to the hards and use them for the rest of the race, and they should feel not awful. They won't feel great. Could be worse if you're in the shoes of, say, maybe Fever or Apollo.
Yeah, so just looking at this battle, I'd say Panda's tyres have sort of switched on over the last lap and a half, because he's maintaining that gap now.
Yeah, I would say so. They're finally warmed up and ready to get going.
Yeah, Potsu's safety car about 2 laps ago.
Good old safety car. Ruining everyone's race. Matt Dabry's trying to catch Pacey, with Band behind him as well. Wow. Band catching a good whiff of the Red Bull there.
Lotus is very close to the back of Flyboy now. I'd say he's going to take him on the straight.
I think Lotus might try to be careful here, because he's had a couple of incidents with Flyboy before. So we'll see. Goes later on the brakes. Flyboy pushes him wide. Lotus keeps going though and gets past.
He does.
Flyboy taps him.
Oh,
and
combine.
Lotus has to let Flyboy pass as an illegal overtake.
Oh.
That's something he's about to combine as well. He will not be happy with that. Oh, taps combine. That's definitely some damage there. He's lost his end plate.
That was a big hit. That was a really hard hit.
Yeah. It's not playing out how he wants it to. Any other battles going on? Matt Dabry trying to catch Pacey.
Oh, Lotus. Lotus clips the inside wall of the hairpin. Nearly losing it.
Yeah, that's never fun. Judging by the way everyone's driving, I'm suspecting another safety car of some sort.
Oh, Gus has to slam on the brakes really hard to not hit Lotus. Lotus is really struggling without that end plate.
Matt Dabry, though, is on the hards right now. On the road for Pacey, who is pitting due to damage, so he'll go onto the hards.
Yep.
Pacey, 5 seconds speeding. Oh, dearie me.
Silly mistake. That's going to cost him a lot. Lotus is choosing to stay out. Okay.
Yeah, I think he's going to try and make use of the mediums he's got, and then maybe pit for the hards. Not too sure what his strategy will be.
He's got enough ERS. He should be able to stave Gus off here.
His Fever on Panda again. Goes to the outside. Ooh, taps him. Can he dive him here? I don't think he can, but he decides to anyway.
Oh! A lot of contact.
Pushes him into the wall.
Yeah. Fever gets a 3-second penalty for his effort as well.
Yeah. Playing on the brakes there. Has to lock up though to get it round.
You can see Fever venting his frustration with Panda.
Yeah. Locks up again. Oh, gets a right touch on the Red Bull there. And he's got Matt Dabry, Panda's teammate behind him now, putting a bit of pressure on him. Oh, he's got a slam on the... Jesus, Fever's doing everything he can to catch Panda at the moment.
quite a close battle.
Yeah.
Now, Lotus gets past Gus. Wait, what?
You seem confuzzled.
I am very fuzzled. Okay, ignore me. Let's go back to Fever.
Okay. Ooh, Panda losing it a little bit round the second to last. Fever decides to break a little early to try and increase the gap combined. Chucks himself a 3 second. Fever's got DRS, doesn't do much for him though. Just increases the... lessens the delta is what I meant, not increases. Good one.
There's a bit of a train at the moment from Panda all the way down to Band.
Yeah. Bandcamp could be on for some good points here if he just keeps it nice and clean and avoids penalties.
Well, yeah, all these guys are actually fighting for a podium.
Yeah, there we go. Charlie goes for the quickest lap, 39.1. That's pretty good for in the race. He is currently sat in 12th. Wow, okay. Let's see how this goes. I sniff another safety car coming. I'm not sure who it'll be and why, but something tells me otherwise.
We'll find out shortly how good your nose is.
Yes. Oh, Fever. Jesus, buddy. Oh.
These guys are pushing mega hard, having a lot of lockups. These tyres are suffering.
Yeah, Fever, you're not the best gear choice coming in the hairpin. I do believe you've got a short shift all the way to third to get the best run out of there. Ooh. He's in third and nearly spins. Wow, okay. He's taking very nice lines though.
Panda, though, putting his car exactly where he needs to make sure Fever can't get past him. It's sort of the only...
Panda! Oh my goodness!
Fever's going to take it.
Now as Panda made a mistake. Yep. He makes it stick. Yeah, Panda did a bit of a drift coming around the final corner. I thought he was going to spin, but he held it.
Good run by Fever then. Now, Matt Dabry also looking to get past Panda.
Sure, as teammates, they'll be coordinating some sort of you drag me up here and then you DRS me or something.
Yep, there you go. Panda lets him have it.
I think he knows that Matt Dabry's got more of a chance of being able to catch Fever, so he's going to get him to pull him up and try and maximise the points.
Christian Horner would be proud.
He would be, indeed.
Okay, combined on Flyboy is the closest battle on track right now. We've had quite a few penalties so far this race.
Yeah, and I'm not expecting them to slow down at any point.
No, so, interestingly enough, both of our front runners have got 6 seconds worth of penalties, and Fever's got 3.
Yeah, that could be interesting.
So, when you add it...
Nothing.
No, but
That's right, yeah.
When you add it all together, Matt Dabry is currently on the podium, and he's not too far off actually fighting for a win.
Okay, we'll have to see how that plays out. Unless he grabs himself a penalty, then he's going to be in a world of pain. Someone with Band who's catching Panda at the moment. Actually, no, combined, he's closer. He's got DRS too.
That's where I was.
Oh, okay, well, I had 50-50 there, guessing where you were.
Okay, so combined has... Oh, they both have no ERS left.
Awesome.
So he should take him here just on DRS alone.
He is using overtake though. He wants to get the move done, but he won't.
Oh, he might. He might.
Ooh,
No.
Looked for it, but decided to be sensible. Pepsi 37.8 on the medium. Very good lap. Indeed.
Matzoid on Pacey. He might get Pacey here. He's having a look up the outside. Yeah, later on the brakes.
Oh, but Pacey got the better exit.
Still side by side.
Ooh, Pacey. Oh, wow.
Good clean overtake by
nice.
Matsui.
Band camp on Panda. Hello.
Yeah, a lot of argy-bargy, a lot of shoving.
Band having to give Panda the room. Panda going late on the brakes. He wants that inside line around the corner. Could have it, but probably got a warning for it as he went over the white lines. Ooh, Band making a very nice charge up the field at the moment. He's looking on for some pretty good points.
If he can keep it clean, he will.
Yeah.
Panda's still needing to pit.
Yeah, here we go. PTR and Geordie both in the pits now. Geordie is opting for the mediums and PTR opting for the mediums as well. So, FIBA first at the moment with Matt Dabry behind him within distance of claiming the win. On penalties, there is still, of course, 13 laps to go. So, it's still anyone's game at the moment.
Yeah, so PTR and Geordie both coming out on fresh mediums. They'll definitely carry those all the way through to the end. I'm not quite sure if Panda can make it to the end on those hards.
No, he will have to. He hasn't pit yet, so he'll be pitting for, I would say, soft compound in about. What's that? 7 laps or so? 6, 7 laps. He'll be pitting for those softs, or maybe he's going to try and hold out for a safety car potentially and chuck on the mediums. I'm not too sure what his strategy would be. If he wants to pit now, it's got to be mediums 100%. So we'll find out what his strategy exactly is. Whatever it is, it's going to put him back a fair way, but there are a lot of penalties in the field at the moment in the midfield.
Yeah, so I'm just on board with PTR as his fresh mediums are just carving up Gus's old mediums.
Yeah. Late on the brakes. Goes when the outside PTR says, can I please have that? Gus Rule says, yeah, righto then.
Geordie in the same boat. Gus's mediums just cannot keep up with his fresh tyres.
Yep. Oh,
Gus in the wall!
Flag.
Oh, I
Gus
didn't make the corner. Under the bridge.
Yeah, that's not going to go well for him. He's going to have to pit, and I would say he probably, if he's used a set of hards already, he'll be on the mediums, and that's Lotus around. Well, I think that's his race definitely over now, if it wasn't already.
Both Ferraris having a shocking race, but there's no safety car for that one.
No, it wasn't enough damage to cause a safety car.
Panda would
He's only got ruined front wing.
Panda would be begging for a safety car.
I think he would be, yeah. Sad thing is that he's probably one of the only people that can cause a safety car right now, considering how ruined his hards are.
His hard shouldn't be too bad, but they would be getting on there. Now,
yeah.
Bandcamp floating around that third position. On the medium still, same lap as everyone else. His tyres would be starting to fade as well, so he'd definitely have to consider pitting shortly.
Yeah, he may pit for the softs and try and extend them. I probably wouldn't recommend that, but I think he has to because I think he started on the medium, so
yep.
He's got to go to the softs. When he pits for those softs, that's anyone's guess. I would say probably not anywhere before maybe lap 21, so not for the next 2-3 laps. He's in to try and manage the tyres now and then when he's on the softs.
Yep, Ali, both Band and Panda definitely need a safety car.
Yep, Panda's going for it. He's pitting. He's decided that he needs... Ooh, I think he might be going mediums.
With fresh tyres and with fresh
he's
softs.
going mediums.
Okay.
I think that's not a bad call, to be honest with you. That's
Fair
probably
enough.
the right call from him. It's going to put him a long way down the order. But there are quite a few penalties on the field now. As I say, that Pacey gets one.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking at combined. PTR actually up the inside of combined on his fresh mediums. Combined's got no chance.
Combined just gives it to him. He knows that he's not going to be able to grab that back. Flyboy is the next victim for PTR. He's just going to make this look easy.
Oh,
PTR has to cut the corner though. Going to lose some time to Flyboy because Flyboy caused the mistake for PTR.
yeah,
PTR going for a dumb move, I'm not going to lie. That's how it is.
That cost him a bit, both of them.
He really wants to get Flyboy, but Flyboy's just closing the door and it's ruining PTR's tyres, which is helping Combined and Geordie.
Yeah, Geordie's making up a bit of time now.
Oh, Geordie now, 3-second time penalty. That's, excuse me, not going to help him out. PTR.
Jordan needs to pace himself a little bit. He's getting very close to the back of Combined, and you definitely don't want wing damage. Okay, I dare say Geordie's going to take Combined on the straight here, on the main straight. DRS open, using overtake. Up the inside. Relatively easy move, gets it done.
Yep. Now, Fever looks like he's made a bit of a mistake because he's lost about 4 tenths to Matt Dabry. So that could cost him the difference between winning and second.
Yeah, PTR looking to make a move on Flyboy. Flyboy cuts him off horribly. Oh, massive collision.
Oh no. That
was really silly by Flyboy. He just went to cut him off, but he was too far alongside him. They collided and just... That ended horribly. PTR has an immense amount of wing damage, and Flyboy's out of the race. Well, he's not out of the race, but...
Well, I'd say the stewards will be having a look at that.
Yeah, that was...
They definitely will be having a look at that after the race. They'll both have to pit, and they'll definitely be going to... Ooh, that's a good question. Mediums or softs? I'd say mediums is the better option.
Yeah. PTR is crawling now.
Shrimp saying Ben needs to pit. That's right, he does need to pit. I think he is holding out for too long, but I think he thinks he's got under control. We'll find out. He could pit this lap and go to the softs. That's a bit of a stretch, though.
Sorry for PTR. There's just no coming back from that.
No.
Let me see if I look at penalties. So Geordie's got 9 seconds of penalties. That takes him out of the equation completely.
Yeah.
Fever's got 3 seconds, so technically Matt Dabry is in the lead of this race.
He is, unless he cops himself a penalty. I'm going to see if he does have any warnings. He's got 1, 2... He is currently on 2 warnings. So if he gets another warning, I think it's a penalty. Speeding in the pit lane for PTR, I don't think he could get it slowed down enough with the wing damage.
Charlie just picked up a 3-second penalty, chasing down Combined. He's not having a fantastic race, unfortunately.
No. I think Matt Dabry might just tread nice and carefully now, knowing that Fever does have the 3-second penalty. He'll try his best not to cut the track.
Yeah, he just needs to hold out.
And there's only 9 laps to go, so anything can happen. Even a safety car, which would ruin Fever's race.
I would definitely shake things up. Oh, Charlie getting very close to the back of Combined. I think Combined is running a lot less downforce because Charlie is just lapping him up in the 2nd and 3rd sector, but Combined has a lot of speed down the straights.
Yeah.
Ben's pitting.
Yep. I think he's going to go for the soft option. He does. This is probably the right time to do it.
Charlie's got Combined down the straight. Combined had a terrible exit out of the last corner. And that gives Charlie 5th place. Let's see. Band ends up behind Red Panda about... Oh, he lost a lot of time.
He did, yeah. But you got to keep him on penalties, so he may potentially scab back a few points. Panda does only have 3 seconds, though, so Band might not have played this as well as he hoped.
Well, he is still penalty free. So
Indeed.
if he can hold out, and if we get a safety car, he's going to be in a really good position to make up a lot of positions.
Sure is.
Geordie and
Who that
Wahid
safety
having a
car
battle,
come from? We don't know. Yeah, Geordie Wahid, yeah.
being very respectful, giving each other a lot of room to work with. Wahid recognising Geordie is on the fresh tyres, so he's letting him go. As Geordie storms on ahead, he's got quite a bit of time to make up.
Yeah, he won't be able to make that up in 7 laps, but he'll try his hardest.
Let's see, Matt Sawyer is making up a bit of time to combine.
He is.
If he wants to make the move, he'll have to do it fairly soon because those mediums aren't going to last him very long.
That is correct.
So DRS
Dan's already
open.
made up 2 seconds on Panda.
Both of them have no ERS left.
Yeah. PTR Fast is up 37.2.
So, a couple of guys are closing in again. Oh, Matt Swords having to slam on the brakes really hard to not hit combine.
Yes, indeed. Oh, Jacob Meister asking where the on-track power-ups are. Yeah, I haven't quite seen them yet. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the safety car one to be used.
I do believe that Flyboy hit a blue shell.
Okay, yeah. Ooh, Matt Debris going for a bit of a drift here in Singapore.
Yeah, Matt Sweat is not catching combined, and the longer it takes, the more difficult it's going to get. I wouldn't quite say it's been a boring race. There have been a few good battles.
Oh yeah, no.
A few big crashes even.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Can Matsui take him? He's got DRS open using all of his ERS. He should have him on the straight.
He does.
PTR picks up another penalty. Bandcap on Red Panda. Same spot on the straight on the inside. Panda will concede the position.
No, he won't.
No, he won't.
He won't go down without a fight, but Band on those softs gets the position back. Band's in a very good position at the moment because he is behind Pepsi, who's got 9 seconds of pens, and Pacey's got 8 seconds of pens. So this is looking pretty good. He's going to gain another 2 places. Potentially 3 if combined drops back more.
Yeah, 3. I'd say he's looking at a net P7 at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, good overtake by Band. Now, Pepsi is catching Pacey, but I don't think that's going to be the case for much longer.
The answer, eSports Superstar Matt Dubry's got 2 pens, so 2 pens, 2 warnings, so 1 more and you have a pen. Sector 3 yellow flag. Ferrari's in. I'm guessing that must be Lotus. He's round. I don't think he's got any damage. If the game would let me see, I'd be able to tell you. It's being quite rude. Yeah, he's got a lot of damage. Wow, okay. Well, if he wasn't over and out before, he is now.
That's Soy getting pretty close to Charlie. Yep. Charlie going off the racing line.
Yeah, Charlie is holding back before the DRS, I would say. He did look like he lifted off a little bit.
Now, even though Matt Dabry is in a net P1, he's pushing quite hard to try and catch Fever. I'd say he wants the on-track win.
I would say that too.
So it's got about 10% more ERS than FIBA does.
Phoebe will probably be trying to save it for a last couple of lap push, I'd say.
Yeah, Matt Dabry just needs to bide his time. Sector 2, yellow flag.
That's for Lotus.
Okay. Lotus again.
Having a few trouble with his wing. That's okay. Fever, hard to start to go off for the ones up the top two.
Matt Dabry just needs to keep it clean.
Yep.
So Geordie's up to 12 seconds of penalties now.
Yeah.
It always happens to him. He finishes really strong, but he just has a week's worth of penalties.
Yeah.
No, oh, okay. Still the Ferrari. Combined looking to make a move back on Charlie. No, backs out of it. That was close.
It was indeed. Panda having to pit. I think he may have damage.
Oh no.
Have a look. Oh no, I think he just decided to pit for the softs. I didn't see a wing being changed.
He knows he's out of the
He's
points.
just going to go for the fastest lap because he knows he's out.
He just wants to steal fastest lap, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a very kind gesture.
What, taking fastest lap?
Yeah.
Combined is getting close to Charlie, but Charlie seems to be holding him off pretty well. Combined's tyres would be screaming by now.
Absolutely. You think his tyres are screaming? Look at the top two.
They're in the same boat. Pepsi picks up another 3-second penalty.
Sector 3 is the McLaren round.
Pepsi is around.
I was in McLaren. Oh, sorry, I saw orange with the yellow, lol. The pink with the yellow equaling orange, so my brain hurts. Has he got any damage? Yes, he does. Ooh, that's not going to go well. See what he can do.
Oh, he might try and stay out because he is still technically in the points.
Yeah.
Okay, combined on Charlie. Charlie swerving dangerously across the track. That's how Flyboy ended up where he is. Charlie doing everything he can to hold that position. Now, looking at penalties, Combined's got 6 seconds worth, so it might be worth it for Charlie just to let him through.
Yeah, make him waste his tyres more. I mean, it's not going to affect his result in any way, so...
Yeah, Pacey's also chomping at Combined's heels. And Bandcamp is actually not far behind that. His softs would still be fairly fresh.
Yep. Oh, sector 2 yellow flag. Yeah, it's Lotus. Yeah, he's having a really unfortunate race, Lotus. He was in the points. He was in 6th, and then unfortunately, he's gone. He's had enough. That's fair enough. I think I'd have had enough too if I was him.
Yeah, Pacey looking like a move on Combined on the inside, ladder on the brakes. Couldn't quite get it done. Combined leaving him the room though. Alright, ERS is very similar. We'll see how much they're willing to burn here. It looks like Pacey's willing to burn all of it. DRS open using all of his ERS side by side with Combined. Hard on the brakes and goes off the track, but will he maintain the position? No! Better exit by combined, still side by side. Pacey squeezes him out.
Yeah.
Now, while all this is going on, Ben is just sitting pretty.
Yep, there you go. Panda's just snuck in a 36.0. That's the fastest lap gone for any of them.
Nice. Now, Ben is just sitting pretty back there, just making up all the time in the world. And he's going to jump like 4 spots.
Yeah. He's looking for a good points haul for Renault. Or as they'll be known next year, Team Alpine.
Red Panda on Gus, he'll take that position back.
Don't think that'll matter too much considering Gus has got 6 seconds of pens.
Yeah. Now, I'm looking at Pacey, who's pretty much pushing Charlie around the track at this point.
Yeah.
As we go into the penultimate lap of this race. Charlie going a little wide, that's going to cost him a bit. Pacey, Charlie's twisted inside, Pacey on the outside.
Pacey's got the inside. Wow. Charlie just got the better exit.
He did.
But is Pacey going to have the better lines and the better exit out of turn number? Yep, that, what, 3, 4? Yes, he does. Gets it onto the straight. Overtake, all of it's gone. Oh, Charlie has to lock up to get it round. Wow. Oh, Pacey locks up though. Sure. Close. Matt Dabry now. Right on the tail of Fever.
Yeah.
Is he going to get on track before the end of the race? That's the question.
I think he's definitely going to give it a try.
You definitely have a red hot go.
I'll leave it in penalties so everyone can see what the penalties are.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if Matt Dabry doesn't get him, he knows that he could have if he had a couple more laps. He decides to back off. I think he's going to do the sensible thing and just hold back. He's got 60% ERS when Fever's only got 20.
Yeah.
So maybe Matt Dabry's going to use all his overtake this lap.
Fever locking up, going very deep into the first corner.
This could be where Matt Dabry's going to use all his overtake.
I'd say it is.
He's not using it.
No. Okay.
I think he's going to try and play it safe, and if he gets on track, he's happy with that. Or he's going to wait for the straight in the next couple of corners. Matt Dabry's avoided penalties this whole race. He was sat on 2 warnings the whole race. Fever swerving, saying, no, please don't go past Matt.
Matt Dabry playing it very safe. He knows there's no need to risk anything.
Yeah. Yeah, here comes his overtake. He's going to go for it now. Around the outside, Fever forces him to go. Matt Dabry just says, no, 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 no. I'm not that stupid. Ooh, he had to brake early there to not hit Fever. Ooh.
I think that's probably going to be all the action we see up front.
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, Matt Dabry will take the win, even though Fever's beaten him on track. He just doesn't up with the penalties. There it is.
Yeah, Matt Dabry wins the Singapore Grand Prix with Fever in second place. Geordie comes across the line and definitely does not take third.
No, not at all. Looks like Wahid could be on for a podium? Question mark? No. Oh!
Is Geordie actually going to end up in third?
He did.
He did. Okay.
5 100s.
Let's look at Bandcamp. Bandcamp across the line. Shoots up to 6th, so 9th to 6th place. Okay. So congratulations to Matt Dabry, Fever, and Geordie. What a race!
Yeah.
Geordie somehow overcoming 12 seconds with the penalties to still end up on the podium.
Wow. I mean, it helped him that Wahid had 3 seconds of pens. If he didn't have that, he would have easily taken the podium.
Yeah. solid showing
Comes
from
Panda
McLaren.
doing
Man.
some nice drifts for us. And locking up, of course.
He's just enjoying himself now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a wall.
He's put it in the wall.
Gus is doing something very similar.
Yeah, I think he's decided that he wants to finish in style.
Red Panda kicking the tail out every chance he gets.
Yeah, he loves doing that sort of stuff because he knows that he can't really lose. Around the final corner, can he get across the line? He's going to roll. Yes, he does. And Gus's spin.
Gus just doing donuts.
Flyboy's actually going to get past, but he didn't have pen, so he would have lost it anyway. But it's an AI Flyboy, so it doesn't matter. Gus will still get the position back.
All right.
I think Gus is going to do a drift, is he? No, I think he's done. Wow.
What a race.
Yeah.
Quite a long one, but
Matsuo definitely
was,
driver of the day there.
it was more exciting than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Goodness, if that's what Tier 1's going to be like, what's Tier 2 going to be like?
Congratulations to Matt Dabry. Very well-deserved win.
Yeah. Well done.
All right.
Unfortunate for Wahid.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Well, thank you guys very much for joining us. That was a lot of fun. Don't go anywhere. The stream will end very briefly and then restart for the Tier 2 race. This has been Psycho and Hobbsy. See you guys next time.